You're sitting in class and the teacher says something about kids these days, and you feel it before you even hear the rest of the sentence. Lazy, entitled, wants everything handed to them. You've heard it from a teacher, from a parent, from some guy on a podcast with a cigar and a bad take, and at some point you probably said it about yourself too, on a night you couldn't get off your phone and needed someone to blame. Here's what I don't think anyone's actually said to you. You're not lazy, you're exhausted. And those two things get mistaken for each other so often that an entire generation is being diagnosed wrong. Think about what your actual day looks like. 8 hours, where someone else decides when you sit, when you eat, when you speak, then homework, then a future you're supposed to plan that nobody taught you how to plan. And somewhere inside that, you're supposed to build a skill, get in shape, start something, figure out who you are. And if you spend 2 hours numbing out on your phone instead, that's the part people call lazy. Your parents were handed a map. Study hard, get the degree, get the job, buy the house, retire. And for them, the map matched the terrain. Nobody told you the terrain moved. A summer job used to cover a semester of college. Now, it barely covers your phone bill. Houses used to cost about 3 times what someone made in a year. Now, they cost closer to 15. You're not failing the old game. You're playing a game where the finish line got moved and nobody sent the memo. And I want to be fair here because some of you really are just avoiding effort and calling it the system. Sleeping till 2, scrolling for 8 hours, blaming everything but yourself. That's not a victim of a broken system. That's a passenger in your own life. But that's not who I'm mostly talking to. I'm talking to the kid who's grinding on a side hustle at midnight, who's learning to edit, who's doing everything the old playbook told him to do, and still feels like he's on a treadmill that's somehow speeding up. That's not laziness. That's a system that changed shape without telling anyone. So here's the part that actually matters. It doesn't help you to be right. Knowing the game is rigged doesn't pay for anything. Being angry at the economy doesn't build your life. The system being broken isn't an excuse, it's information. And the only real question is what you do with it. You can build skills nobody handed you. You can create income instead of waiting for a job that might not exist in 5 years. You can become someone who doesn't need the old system to work in order to win. That's not fair, and it's not easy, but it's the only version of this that actually moves. So stop letting people hand you a label that was built for a different economy, and stop using the system's broken as a reason to do nothing, because both things can be true. The game changed, and you're still the one who has to play it. Go build something. I'll see you at the top.